Chesapeake Shores recap Sunday, September 1st. Abby gets suspended, Connor is demoted, Mick in trouble. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Up Chesapeake Shores Jess O'Brien, Lacey J. Maley, and David Peck, Carlo Marks, are looking at the inn. Jess wants to reopen soon. Jess, Bree O'Brien, Emily Ullerup, and Abby O'Brien, Megan Ory, meet Sarah Mercer, Jessica Sipos, to discuss the wedding. Get updates on the latest Hallmark news, straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. What is this? Jess and David talk about the inn. Jess questions what they will do now. David shows Jess a for sale flyer. David wants to purchase another inn. Bree and Abby go with Jess and David to look at houses. Bree isn't happy with the play. Jess goes to the old inn to say goodbye. David has had a globe made with a sprinkler from the inn. Chesapeake Shores Bree is working on her play. Bree's boyfriend watches the rehearsal. Simon Atwater, Oliver Rice, later meets Bree and shows her the bestseller list. Bree later talks with Simon about book readings. Simon tells Bree she seems content. Abby and Bree talk about her earlier conversation with Simon. Bree thinks she is having a crisis. Bree leaves to go to rehearsal. Bree talks with her director about the play. Bree and Simon read through the script as they act it out. Simon kisses Bree when they finish reading the script. Chesapeake Shores Kevin O'Brien, Brendan Penny, is helping load his old coach into the ambulance. Sarah meets with Kevin and they discuss dress shopping. Kevin tells Sarah about his old coach's problems. Kevin talks about how protective his coach was of him. Kevin didn't realize the coach's wife had died. Kevin goes back to see the coach. A crowd gathers outside coach's house and cheers him on as he walks outside. Chesapeake Shores Trace Riley, Jesse Metcalf, is at the bridge helping out. Trace covers for Emma Rogers, Lainey McCauley, when she leaves out the mop bucket. Donovan arrives to confront Trace. Donovan tells Trace he can't give up his career. Trace says some things are more important than work. Trace steps outside and speaks with Abby. Abby talks to Trace, who tells him she is concerned about a client. Abby tells Trace that Kevin and Sarah got engaged. Donovan accuses Trace of giving up and walking away from his dreams. What is this? Donovan gets up on stage and calls Trace up. Trace sings as Emma listens. Emma tells Trace he doesn't belong at the bridge. Trace says the road didn't satisfy him. Trace's manager quits. Mick O'Brien, Treat Williams, asks Trace to fire the band. Chesapeake Shores Abby is working with Del Granger, Serge Howd, on Derek Porter's case. Abby believes Derek is working a Ponzi scheme. Dale tells Abby to walk away from Derek's case. Abby decides to blow the whistle on the Porter Fund. Abby gets suspended for turning in Derek. Chesapeake Shores Mick and Megan O'Brien, Barbara Niven, are discussing the wedding planning. Megan goes to work on finding a dress. Jess speaks to Mick about helping rebuild the inn. Mick refuses to help Jess. Jess joins Abby, Megan, Abby, and Sarah as they shop for dresses. Jess is upset with her father, but everyone agrees with him. Sarah isn't happy with the dress she picked out. Mick later meets with Paul, his contractor. Paul threatens to take Mick down too. Megan and Mick talk about the kids over wine. Megan wants to repair relationships but doesn't think it's enough. Megan asks Mick what she should do now. Mick tells Megan about the conversation with Paul. Mick later talks to Thomas O'Brien, Gregory Harrison, about his issues. Chesapeake Shores Connor O'Brien, Andrew Francis, is talking with Thomas O'Brien, Gregory Harrison. Thomas demands Connor fix this. Connor approaches Mick for advice. Mick would have fired Connor on the spot. Connor needs to do what his boss asks. His boss insists he fixes things. Connor is given papers to sign, he agrees after reading it as his boss argues. He is congratulated on a good job and is reassigned. Thomas puts Connor on research. Kevin later talks to Connor about the coach. Kevin wants to thank the coach for helping him. Connor talks about a special moment with the coach. Thomas offers Mick advice. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel General Hospital Update and stay with TUS.